All right. Now we got to talk about Oklahoma. We've been doing this 40 minutes, and I can't not talk about Oklahoma. So I'm gonna try to keep this to the point on this. But one of the things that I was getting pushed back on in the offseason was Jackson Arnold, because he had thrown for 1 billion yards against Arizona, but he had some throws where I'm like, what were you looking at? And I got from some folks that watch the team and love the team, hey, RJ, it's his first start. He was a true freshman. I think we got something to build on. Like, it looks like he's got a really high ceiling. And I said, all right, I'll let that play out. And then Temple came, and Jackson Arnold didn't seem to do much, even though Oklahoma won that game 51-3. And then Houston came, and he was not good. Oklahoma was bad, really, really bad offensively. So the question became, where did all the Jackson Arnold optimism go? Where did it go? Why am I getting a call from the 7-year-old going, RJ, do we suck? And do I need to play quarterback? I tell you, the optimism left with Seth Littrell's play calling against Houston. Okay? He's taking it. He's understanding it's his problem, but it needs to get fixed. You know what I'm saying? It got to get fixed quick, fast, and in a hurry. Already, people at Oklahoma going like, what's Joe John Finley doing? You know what I'm saying? Did we just trade having an outstanding offense for having an outstanding defense? Why can't we get no balance over here, Brent? And I hear you. The optimism left when Jackson Arnold threw for 315 yards, 6 TDs, and 2 picks, and then I learned that that's 2 damn games. 315, 6, and 2 used to be a 1-game stat line for an OU quarterback. It was expected you were going to throw for 300 yards. You were going to be responsible for six touchdowns in a game. He ain't done that. So much so that I got people going, Michael Hawkins needs to play. And I'm going, why y'all trying to get Michael Hawkins hurt out here? We about to go into SEC play for the first time. You want to throw him out there? And they're like, can't do much worse than Jackson Arnold. I'm going, damn. We have already decided to give up on the National Gatorade Player of the Year. I'm not there yet. However, the optimism did lead when we saw the same RPO scheme that we saw for the first time 5 years ago. What that means is everybody has seen RPO. Everybody has seen zone read, slant to the middle of the field. Stop doing that. Tua made that stuff famous in 2019. Everybody else started doing it the next year, and you don't see it no more. Why? Because we all know how to defend it. You can't do that as a play call as your base. Run outside zone. But you know what? I'm going to get to that. You know, I'm watching middle school teams running RPO. Why the hell are we still running RPO? Push the offense forward, Coach Littrell. Along with that, that outside zone, I would like to say the RPO came in and the optimism left with outside zone, with guard tackle pull, right? The guard tackle used to be our play, that God's play. That's one we used to run everything off of because it was money in the bank. And you can run your run-pass option off of that if you need to, but it was only because people had to respect your your guard tackle pull. And it left with wherever the hell Andrell Anthony is. Couldn't tell you. Although, I don't know that having Andrell Anthony on the team is, on the field catching passes is going to make me feel better about how little you're not giving the ball to Deion Burks. Then I looked and I said, oh, you really are trying to funnel the ball to him. So, we got to get that fixed quick, fast, in a hurry. It also left with OU's poor offensive line play, and that's the thing for which I ain't got no fix. I mean, Bill Bedenbaugh, for the last decade, has been one of the best offensive line coaches in football, regardless of NFL, high school, college, whatever. But this offensive line has been piss poor the last 2 games. And I would say more of the optimism left when Oklahoma fans were staring at an OU team that was supposed to beat Houston by 27.5 at home, and the damn total for the game was 28 points. Couldn't score. The optimism left when Garen Hatchett had to slide to center against Temple because Branson Hickman got hurt, and then it left again when Hatchett tore his bicep and he out for the season. So, not only are we playing musical chairs on the offensive line, we ain't really got one that is worth the damn right now. You know why I know that? Because the offensive line couldn't get push against Houston. 2.6 yards per carry. Nah, man, Oklahoma, we 6-7 yards a pop. That's what it's been. That's what it's been. Okay? And then I looked down and I saw Gavin Sawchuk ran the ball 4 times for 4 yards. And people are going, all right, that's Gavin Sawchuk. Javante Barnes, we thought was going to be better. All right, he might still be. But RJ, what about Taylor Tatum? That boy can't pass protect. That's why freshmen don't play at tailback as often as we would like to see them, because they're going to get the quarterback lit up. And I'm watching him back there on pass protection. I'm going, you don't know where you're supposed to be. And frankly, it's hard if you're a tailback to learn the offensive line blocking scheme and to be where they expect you to be. And that's one thing. If you ain't got the heart to stand up and a defensive end coming off the edge, you don't need to be playing tailback. I think DeMarco going to get that sorted out, but it is a thing that I'm pointing out. The last thing that I need to say on this is realize that it's called the Oklahoma drill. It ain't called the Florida drill. It ain't called the Ohio State drill. It ain't called the Oregon drill. It's the Oklahoma drill because it measures toughness, spirit, heart. And everybody was doing it when I was a child. You don't do it no more because we find out you can get hurt doing this. You lay down on your back. You hear the whistle blow, and then you try to knock the snot out of the person next to you. That's what Oklahoma stands for. Tulane is showing up here on Saturday, and they're looking to hand us our head at 2:30. Like, boys, do you understand that? You know what? I told Oklahoma kiddos, don't watch this show if it's gassing you up. Don't do this. But I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you because you're here right now. Do you realize that there is an army of men wearing green that are going to show up to Norman looking to burn your house down? Is that getting through to you? Is it getting through to you that they're already getting paid $500,000 come down here and try to beat you like a drum to clean your clock? What part of that is not? What part of that is not getting through to you? Because whatever it is, tell me. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I'm doing a bad job as a host if I'm not telling you what you need to know. Okay? If I am not telling you what is going to get you to do what you need to do, that's bad coaching. That's on me. I need to be better. Is it me? Am I not communicating this enough? That there's a whole ass green wave that's looking to come down here and wreak havoc on everybody you love? I'm saying, it says Oklahoma right here. That's my name. It's lent to you. I expect you to give it back to me like I gave it to you. Okay? That's all I'm saying out here. All right? It's the Oklahoma drill. Not Missouri, not Texas, damn sure not Tulane, Oklahoma.